Ladies and gentlemen, one and all, welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Folks, I'm not going to lie to you. What good would it do? I read the newspapers. I'm sure you do, too. Things are going a little rough for the Biden administration. It's been 9 months, and at this point, he might have to deliver his agenda by cesarean. His signature legislation, which provides universal pre-K, Medicare expansion, and climate protections, has been stuck in negotiations for months and has now been scaled back from $3.5 trillion to a reported $1.9 trillion. They're also scaling back the bill's name from Build Back Better to ACT. Plus, what else we got? What else is going on? COVID's still hanging around. Inflation's taken off. There's supply chain issues. All of this means Biden's approval rating has tanked to a new low of 37%. Yikes. To put that in context, that was the previous guy's rating right after Charlottesville. Imagine Biden's aides telling that to their boss. Mr. President, the polls are in. The good news, you're holding strong at Nazi sympathizer. Folks are saying this is a mistake, for Biden. These first 9 months, he's had a little bit of a rough ride here. But this right now is a make or break moment for Biden's presidency. He needs to do something bold, something innovative, something unexpected. So yesterday, he traveled to his hometown of Scranton, Pennsylvania. That's right, it's time to go big or go home, and Biden said, let's go home. Biden was there. Pulled it in. See? Pull that in. What's that? Right there. Let's go, kids. Get in the back. Daddy's driving. Biden was there to do some PR. He was doing some PR for his economic plan, but he must have been a very good POTUS this week because he also got to tour the Electric City Trolley Museum. Oh, it's always nice to see a president in his happy place. I remember when Ronald Reagan toured the Jelly Belly factory and they let him swim in the bean vat. Now, while he was there, President Biden was shown the museum's Trolleys Exposed exhibit. That's right. It's the Trolley Museum After Dark. Welcome. Welcome to Trolleys Exposed. Get a glimpse of the steamiest locomotives who are ready to take it all aboard. They're ready to punch your ticket. Next stop, sex. Then Baltimore. After the tour, Biden gave a speech, but before I play it, I just want to say that I know that occasionally on our show we've had a little bit of fun with our oldest president being, well, old. But we try to keep these jokes to a minimum because seniors deserve respect for all they do to help my show's ratings. But there are times when Joe makes it so hard for us to do the right thing. And this was one of those times.
Scranton is where I played shortstop at the Greenwich Little League in the first year. It was put up. My dad helped build the field down there and spent a lot of time at Simmy's buying penny candy and Hank's Hoagies on Woodlawn Street. I think I was told, I don't know if it's true, I was the only kid in my era that I was able to walk across the lackey on that pipe that was just above the thing.
Growing up in Scranton, I was the first boy ever in Little League. My dad invented holding a stick. Our team was the Pinafore Ponies. Our rivals were the Butternut Boys. Back then, the ball was just a handful of grass. You had to get a horse to lick it to make it stick together past the third inning. Then we'd pause to chase down the ice truck and sing a naughty little ditty, giving the business to Archduke Ferdinand. Then I'd hop the trolley past Scrimmy's Thimbles to Scrammy's Crackers. Trolleys only cost 2 pins and a rap on the knuckles. Get home before the 6 o'clock goose honk where my beautiful mother would dish me up a hot plate of gravel and nickels. Her eyes were just little buttons sewed to her face, but she didn't have it as bad as my old friend Bobby No Feet. Lost his dogs in the foot plague of 32. And let's talk infrastructure, Jack. That was just Bobby No Feet. Oh, Bobby No Feet, got no feet.
Oh, Bobby No Feet, he lost his feet in the plague.
That was just the tip of the folksyberg. Biden also reminisced about another golden age pastime.
Watching movies of the Roosie on the weekend, and trying to reenact all they did. And when you watch those movies.
That's right, Jack. We'd reenact everything they did in the movies. Train pulling into a station. Horse running, that time we hit the old moon in the eye with a rocket ship. Finally got him in the right eye. Also learned a cool trick. Watch this.
Oh, Joe. Oh, Joe. You're so cute. Oh, Joe, I love you so much. Oh, Joe.
Listen, bet you thought that was me making out with Lillian Gish, didn't you, Jack? Just old Joe and his traveling hands. Hey, Joe Manchin, get on board my bill. I'll teach you how the birds and bees work. Don't know where I'm going anymore. I don't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Train pulling into a station. We also have some news about our former president, the old man and the pea. Last night, he announced a new social media network called Truth Social. The man who told over 30,000 lies in office has started something called Truth. He's also launched a new makeup line called Human Skin. Looks lifelike. Looks super lifelike.
Super lifelike.
Yeah.
Skin.
Yeah. The site was briefly accessible to the public last night and was immediately overrun by trolls, including one who started a fake account under the former president's name that posted a photo of a pig defecating on its own scrotum. Are they sure that was a fake account? Because it feels on brand. Former president also announced that he is setting up his own streaming service. Well, his second streaming service. Evidently, I hope I have this right. Evidently, it's going to be called TMTG Plus, beating out his original title.
Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
According to the press release, they'll proudly broadcast non-woke entertainment programming. That's right, non-woke. If you can stay awake, your money back. It's going to feature the former president's favorites like Who Wants to Spank a Millionaire, The Unmasked Singer, and Only Fascists in the Building. The former president also sat down for an interview in a new book saying his eldest son, Don Jr., is going to be very successful in politics, claiming there are certain places where he couldn't be beaten. Yes, for instance, the annual Nathan's cocaine snorting contest. Former president also defended his son, Eric, claiming he gets treated terribly, just terribly. I think he would like to have a normal life. You tell him, Pops. I want a normal life. 3 wives, 1 porn star, and 20 credible accusations of assault, just like my dad. You know who else is normal, Dad? Hugs. I'm the one who posted the pig. Now, in other douche news, there's more trouble for Florida Representative and Elvis Presley's idiot cousin, Matt Gaetz. Gaetz is reportedly under investigation for violating federal sex trafficking laws after he met a 17-year-old girl on the website Seeking Arrangement. And now prosecutors are seeking arraignment. They have already gotten a guilty plea from Gaetz' crony and man with resting grope hands, Joel Greenberg. Greenberg was supposed to be sentenced next month, but prosecutors have asked a judge to delay that sentencing because Greenberg was giving them even more dirt. One prosecutor told the judge, the information provided by Greenberg takes us places we aren't anticipating. So, overage dating? You know, the kind you see in the magazine, Very Legal? We've got a great show for you tonight. My guests are the stars of Dune, Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya.